So I found myself in the Blue Triangle due to the fact that I had family issues and arguing constantly and not getting in the best place mentally for myself. And it just led to even more issues after issues after issues that couldn't be resolved. So unfortunately, it put me somewhere that I didn't want to be, but it's somewhere where I needed to be to get my own space. And that led to me coming to the Blue Triangle. So I arrived at the Blue Triangle and I was surprised that it was just down the road. I came back from work that day, the same day that I moved into the Blue Triangle, and came up, said hello to everybody, ran upstairs, and then I got a wee knock at my door saying, "Ian, come down, we've got food downstairs for you. It's Greg's." I'm like, "Oh, Greg's, okay." I was quite happy about that. So I ran downstairs and I said, "Hi, how you doing? Can I just take some?" And they said, "No, just take as much as you want, as much as what you want to eat." And they said, "If you want to come down, have a wee chat as well, feel free, just get some food in you." And I'm like, "Okay." And I was so happy with that. I was like, because it made me feel a wee bit at home. It made me feel normal. That that I didn't feel like this place was be all yourself. Like they take care of you. And I was like, okay, right, I probably judged this place a wee bit too quickly. So I took as much as I could handle. And I took a lot. Ran upstairs, ate, and I was thinking to myself, you know what? I'm gonna give them a wee try. I'm gonna go downstairs and I'll speak to them. And I went down and they said, "Come on, sit down." And they spoke to me and they didn't force me to tell them anything. They just wanted me to express myself. They said, "Let's get to know you a wee bit, tell them a bit about yourself," and that. They said, "Don't go into anything you don't want to hear, you don't want to say, sorry." And I was like, sure, and it made me feel human. It made me feel like I wasn't forced to do anything. Just spoke for a wee while, got to know them, and you realise that they're just people too. They just want to take care of you, but they want to speak to you like a person, and that's what I really enjoyed about it the most as well. I went back to my room very positive from that I wasn't being forced to be somebody I wasn't there. So I got curious of wanting to change career paths after speaking to staff individually a lot, and just one curious on how to become a worker for the Blue Triangle. I ended up speaking to Keara because she was more recently out of college, and she gave me the advice, yeah, if you go to college and do your HNC, you can do all these different levels to go towards it, then you can work your way up to become a relief worker or a key worker, or even move up to whatever what you want. So I just started asking around what made people want to become a part of the Blue Triangle, and they told me a wee bit of their individual stories or where they wanted to go with it, and I just wanted to change for myself, and that's basically what I wanted to do. So I came in and just annoyed Khara a wee bit and just asked her, what do I do from here? Talk to me.
So Ian came to myself inquiring into working within the Blue Triangle, and asked about how he could apply for college. Ian was very keen and he was very involved in his application the full way. He came in and we managed to get a personal statement together, and he was successful in it. He didn't need much support, but the advice given to Ian was just to basically do what he felt that he wanted to do, and that was, he says, he just wanted to help others in a similar situation to himself. So this was highly encouraged.
After applying for college and waiting for a wee while, I was getting quite close to the start date, and then I woke up to a phone call from one of the lecturers at the college saying, "Hi Ian, this is Jimmy, I'm here to tell you that about your college, and you've got in." And I put down my phone and I was like, wow.
So Ian had actually applied to go to the same college that I had just graduated from myself, the same lecturers, similar timetable structure, so I was able to give him some advice on that, which he took on board. Straight away let the lecturers know that he had been key worked off somebody that had recently graduated, which was really, really nice. It was nice to be involved and help somebody kind of start the journey that I had just kind of finished, which was really nice.
So the Blue Triangle also helped me get into college while helping me get the insights of what I'll be expecting, but they also gave me the stuff I might need. So at the start, when I first moved in, they gave me an iPad. It's quite a funny story. I came downstairs after being asked to come downstairs, and they said, "Here you go." And I said, "What was this? Is this your iPad?" I'm like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I'll give it back to you." "No, this is yours." I'm like, "This is mine." He said, "Yeah, you can keep it. It's all yours. Do what you want with it." And at that point, I was like, it was really touching. It made me feel valuable. It made me feel valued. It made me feel, great. It made me just feel passionate about, even more about the place. It made me just feel more happy. And they gave me that iPad and it was absolutely amazing. I used it until I needed to go. And then they said, "Well, you're going to college soon. Would you not like a laptop?" And I said, "I can switch it." And they said, "Yeah, we'll give you a laptop." So the laptop that I now use is what I use to do my assessments in, my college work in, and send it all to my lecturers, and that was due to the Blue Triangle being so helpful towards me, with giving me what I might have needed, something that I did not have before. So after staying in the services for 6 months, the Blue Triangle services, I got offered my own place, and so many thoughts were running through my head, like, where's it going to be? Am I ready to handle such stuff like this? And, you know, it made me think that I wouldn't be offered such a blessing to move into my own place if they didn't know I was ready, or if I didn't know I was ready. And I really wanted it. This was something that I've been working hard for, and something that I lived 6 months independently in my own little flat. I kind of got the gist and the idea of what I'll be dealing with, and it was surprising how quickly it was for me to be where I was to where I am now, to get my own place. And after I realised how close it was, that I was getting a new build, and when I went for my viewing, it was so unreal. Like, to this day, I still can't believe the house that I'm living in right now is my first house, my first place, and it was a true blessing in disguise. And it feels like my hard work and everything that I went through, it just came into a whole big, like, here's your prize kind of thing. You've worked hard for this is what you deserve. And it's still a thing that I need to tell myself on a daily basis, that I've earned what I have. In the space of a year from moving into the Blue Triangle to where I am now, I've went through a lot of new transitions in my life, such as moving into my own place, to a college placement, to even starting my new career within the Blue Triangle as a relief worker. And it's great to know, because I can always go back to the Blue Triangle and speak to the members of staff. It's an open door policy. They'll never reject you, they'll never push you away. You can always go up, and they want to hear how you're doing, they want to be hearing what you've accomplished, what's new in your life. They want to know everything, and you still get that human feeling every time you go back, and it makes them feel happy as well as yourself. Where I see myself in the future is achieving all my college qualifications, from my higher to my HNC, and getting that all under my belt, to progressing in the Blue Triangle, and that is where I'm starting from right now, as my relief worker, and I want to move up to key worker, and so on, so on. So it just shows, wherever you are in life, if you are at rock bottom, the only way you can go is up. You can't go any lower. You can get all the support and all the help that you might need, but it has to be in yourself to move up and achieve the goals that you want. And if that means what I had to do is cut off a little piece of yourself, no matter how much it hurts, in order to grow and move on, it's very possible to do, and the outcome is amazing. My goals are limitless at this point, and it's all about giving back as well. That's what I want to do with the Blue Triangle organisation, is give back. They gave me their time, and I'm going to give it back, and hopefully inspire young people as well, and even people who are a wee bit older than me, to move on. No matter where you are in life, there is a positive outcome. It's just you must happen to want it, and that's what my goal is being able to help people and help myself, and knowing that I'm doing great in life.